Hello!
Very good.
We have been trying to summon, well, rather I've been trying to summon Plump for the past 5, 10, maybe even 15 minutes. Probably 15 minutes, actually. Let's have a nice bow. It's been a while. Maybe even closer to 20, because I started one recording and I decided, yeah, I'm not going to record this. I'm at 15 minutes. Oh, well, I'm near enough. And all I've done is try to summon him and talk to myself to try and while away the hours. But now he's here, we are going to go on and fight the dragon. I didn't intend to summon him. I think I should be able to do the fight on my own at this point. I just need to learn to not roll into the dragon's attacks. But he did mention to me while I was chatting with him that he's looking for more souls, as he, like I, is leveling up. He's at level 70 right now, I believe. And he's working on trying to get his faith up. Apparently there's a specific miracle that he's quite interested in. I won't spoil which miracle. Right. Let's go. Let me through. So, like me, he has pumped a fair bit of souls into his levels, and I imagine he's got to pay the same sort of price as I am paying right now for my level ups. So he would like to get half of the souls for the boss kill, and I'm more than happy to oblige. Go on down. You first. What's it say? Be ready to dragon. Yes. Climb down. Is he at the bottom there? He will be by the time I get there. Now, we are going to cast my homing soul mass straight away. One thing I was intended to try out in this particular battle was to see whether I could use my flame attacks against the dragon. I've not got the firestorm as I was thinking, but I do. Oh wow, he's got lightning attacks. Let's stay back from that. Yeah, looks like he's lightning enchanted his weapon. Uh-oh. No. Okay. Right, if he's just going to let us get close, I am going to use this. Can I hit him? I can. Only for 30 damage. That's not particularly good. Uh-oh. He's coming for me. Go on then, you. We'll give Plump a moment respite. As I've mentioned in... Uh-oh. Yeah, he's just doing a dive on that one. I'll go for you again. Now, I don't need to worry about that one too much. One thing I noticed while I was waiting was that the Oolacile, alright, Dusk's catalyst doesn't scale the spells with intelligence. It does give decent boosts to your spells for very low weight, but the trade-off is that it doesn't get any better with intelligence, which for me, having just spent a lot of souls on intelligence, not so good. So I'll be swapping that out as soon as I can. Take a fireball. I don't know if you're going to be resilient to it or not. Ow. I think he wasn't amused by my trickery. Oh shit. Oh, that's good. Good timing. Let's go. Pow. I don't think I actually hit him. Oh, I only did about 180 damage. Ouch. Dear me. That hurt quite a lot. I need to get out of his gaze. Oh, that's what's happening. I've mentioned that attack's kind of nasty, and that's why. Okay, well, I'm out of my pyromancies now. And these don't seem to be doing too much, but I'm going to keep using them. But from now on, I'm going to be trying to get my sword involved in this fight. It's not too bad for basically a free spell, really. Okay, gotta roll Not towards him. Never towards him. Okay. Let's go for him. Oh shit. Okay. What are you gonna do, Comet? Shit. Back, back more, back more. Okay. Right. Let's get some more homing soul mass. If this was scaling on intelligence, I can only imagine I'd be doing some decent damage. Also, if I put my intelligence up a little bit more, I'll probably start hitting him some more with more of them. Ow. How did you go through my shield? It's the second time you've unexpectedly smacked me. Oh, that was not fun. I thought I was doomed there. Get out of his AoE. Go for a smack. Ouch. Run. Okay. Oh shit. It's not good. Run, run, run. Ah, balls. I may be dead. No? Okay. It's good news. And I will accept it. We don't need to get even remotely close to that attack. Right. Do as much damage as we can. Pull my shield out. Ah, balls. Should have rolled against it. I thought I might have been able to get out of its range though. I'm going to 2. Okay. These are only really tickling him, but still it's some sort of damage at least. No. Bad dragon. My roll was mistimed there. But with 2 of us in this fight, when one of us gets attacked and needs to back out to heal, the other one can get in there and draw his attention away. What if we can take out his tail? That would be nice. Like I said, I don't know if he's got a tail drop like some of the other bosses do. But we should probably try if we've got an opportunity to find out. Oh, balls. Bad place to be. I will drink something for us both, Plump. Oh, damn it. I'm down to 1 Estus Flask. Then it will be on to the humanity. You may have it, Plump. Thankfully, he wasn't in range of that attack. Nope. Okay, I'm still okay. Quickly. Right, humanity is going to be my go-to heal now. Hello. Go through it. Okay. I may have just been outside of its range there. No, come on. How long can you breathe for? You shithead. Precious humanity. Right, let's get in there and try and smack him. No, do not want to be under you. Okay, in there, Plump. Yes! Come on. Ah, nicely done. Ah. Yes, very good. Well done, Plump. Oh, looks like someone over there. Oh, they just died. Calamity ring, eh? Well, not too bad. Let's check out this new ring. Receive double... What? A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Kalameet, the bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown, or at least well hidden. I can only imagine that that has some awesome use at some later stage. Is that a chest over there under the waterfall? Yes, I can only imagine that that will be amazing. You can upgrade it into something. Or it's there for those who want a challenge, as if this game were not already a big enough challenge. Is that a circular chain? Yes. Very well. What do you have for me? A Titanite set. Wow. Okay. You do get a fairly hefty reward for completing this boss. And I will use you. Just to get you off my hotbar. Right, let's go find out what's at the end of this valley. Thank you again, Sir Plump. That was significantly less difficult with you here. If only, as I mentioned, because when I needed to heal, Plump would just charge in, grab the dragon's attention, and he would stop trying to hurl flames at me, giving me a moment respite. Though it still took a long time, considering. I feel like, if only Hawkeye were here. What? What do you mean? I did it. Well done. Oh wait, Hawkeye Goth, that's the giant. Ah, okay. So if that poem down the bottom weren't enough for you, or you didn't happen on it, like I did, I wish I could say that I'd worked it out, but it was mostly just seeing things happen. I made the connection after he started talking to me about the dragon, unfortunately. But had I had considerable trouble, I may have been able to work my way down to that side of the valley and read that message, which would have told me all I needed to know. So, 12 minutes in, let's go and see Elizabeth, finally. There's no one else to really talk to. Oh, well actually no, I could go talk with Goth. Yeah, let's do that. He might be happy to hear that the dragon is dead. I'm not sold on the soul mask, but again, I haven't really investigated it with decent, a decent catalyst that's scaling it on my intelligence. Considering I've put quite a few levels into that, I really should make use of it. The intelligence, that is, rather than using a catalyst that doesn't scale. The only other thing that I could do is... well, no, I think I'm just going to have to get a different catalyst, though that's going to require an investment in endurance because I can't currently equip a weight 3 catalyst and still have my medium roll speed. So that is a shame. I suppose I could equip the Havel's ring to allow for that. I thought that was a summon sign down there, but no, it is a dog's body. Resignation. Be resigned to victory, for it is yours, if you but have the courage to grasp it. Alright, let's go see this guy and see what he says. Oh, I am wondering where that lass went from the grave. What's this say? Tears. Yeah, a little bit. I feel bad for him. Amazing weapon ahead. Yes, her weapons are amazing. I'm glad I've got them. I do feel sorry for Artorias. He seems like quite an integral part of a lot of different things. He seemed incredibly important to the story, and I mean, all of these people who pretty much kind of seem to have given up now he's dead. I mean, Goth is just sat up there, though he did help us out, but I don't think we've heard the last of him or his story. Though I've got a... Well, I mean, obviously he's dead, But I've got a suspicion that it'll be even more sad as we go on. Right, let's go and talk with you. Come on, come on. Blacksmith ahead. Yes. Well, no, actually, I shouldn't have rated that. He's not a blacksmith, he's a merchant. I don't think he actually lets you smith anything. Hello, dude. You are enormous. And that bow is huge as well.
Thou hast defeated Kalameet.
Kalameet, that's how you say it.
Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon thee.
Ironic, since I'm going to kill him.
Will never take to the skies again.
Nope, or breathe, as it happens.
Dragons
Let's talk.
shall never be forgotten.
No.
We knights fought valiantly, but for every one of them, we lost 70 of our own.
That's actually quite a lot of people to lose.
Exhilaration, pride, hatred, rage.
Ooh.
The dragons teased out our dearest emotions. Thou will understand one day. At our
Perhaps.
twilight, old thoughts return in great waves of nostalgia.
That's actually pretty deep. Wow. Have you got anything else to say?
This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know
Okay.
not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
What? Really? Dude, how am I meant to even lift that thing? Thank you. It's very kind of you, but...
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Oolacile.
Okay.
It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable.
Don't tell Elizabeth, but yes.
Seduced
Yes,
by
it
a
is.
dark serpent or no, they
Hang
awoke
on.
that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
You're a very deep fellow, but a dark serpent. Is perhaps Frampt trying to make up for what he did in the past, maybe? Perhaps his doing was the undoing of Oolacile, and now he's trying to redeem himself? Or it's some cunning trick and he's trying to
Do
kill
not
me.
mistake my words. I cherish my work.
Okay.
Wood carving is a nuanced art.
It is.
I
I
would
do it
have
occasionally.
much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I
I'm
should hope.
not sure which one you're talking about. If you're talking about Andre's brothers, I'm afraid they've all died.
No, do not mistake my
Okay,
word.
we're at the end of what you say. So,
In truth, still
that's enough. Do you have anything new to sell me? No. You've got a lot more of these arrows. I could buy some of those, perhaps. Can I buy them for 500 at Andre? I might be able to, actually. Okay, well, I'm going to leave for now.
farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed
thank
upon
you.
thee.
Thank you very much. I actually may come back someday to talk to you. But for now, I must leave. But you've left your mark. Thank you. Let's go. And when I get to the bottom of these stairs, I will not forget to check out this bow. 13. Okay, it's heavier than the Dragon Slayer Great Bow. Let's check them out. That does 90 plus 289. This requires 27 strength, so it would do possibly more bonus. It can shoot further. It gets a B on strength rather than a C. Great bow used by Hawkeye Goth of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights, 4 dragons for dragon slaying, not 4 as in the number. This bow is larger even than those used by the famed dragon slayers. Only their leader, Goth, had the strength to handle it. Well, I'm absolutely certain that there are players with enough strength to handle that, but I'm equally certain I will never be one of them. I'm not that far off, all things considered, but no. I don't know if I'm ever going to need that again, that pendant, But for now, let's check out a couple of the other things we've got. Soul of Manus. Father of the Abyss. This extraordinary soul is a vicious, lukewarm lump of gentle humanity. Ancient Manus was clearly once human, but he became the Father of the Abyss after his humanity went wild, eternally seeking his precious broken pendant. Ah, so that's why he... Well, we picked that up and that's how that door opened, so I can only imagine that that's got something big to do with it. Now, let us go speak with Elizabeth. We can no longer be invaded in this world, as far as I'm aware. I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous episode, but once that dragon is downed, according to the info on the forums, this whole area becomes a multiplayer area. Because it wasn't a multiplayer area with the Artorias gone. And I was quite confused over how that would all work. I wasn't sure if that was a separate area, but it doesn't give like a title when you walk down that ramp. And usually, each area has its own boss, and when that boss is defeated, that's it. You can't be summoned there anymore. There's no multiplayer component. And as we'd already defeated Artorias, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to summon Plump. But I had seen summon signs down there before. But that was before I defeated Artorias, if you remember. I think I passed one summon sign when I poked my head around there. So, looking up online, it appears that when the dragon is still in the sky, it is considered well, not so much an optional boss or anything like that, but just not a boss. It doesn't count. But the moment it's grounded, it becomes an area boss. But I'm not going to stay here because there's a dude just up behind me. Let's just keep going. Anything down there? I don't think there was. Try 4. You lie! You're probably put there by Plump. Let's move on. Okay, the Oolacile Sanctuary. Need happiness. Oh, I've needed happiness for a long time. Beware of liar. No. I'm not gonna vote you up. Need humanity. Okay, you probably just wanted to invade someone, but who am I to say that you're wrong to do that? Hello, Elizabeth.
I have awaited thee. Thou hast rescued Princess
Indeed,
Dusk
I have.
and rid us of that terrible primeval human.
Yes, I have that as well.
Halting the spread of the abyss.
I'm
I
amazing.
salute the grandeur of thine enterprise.
Thank you.
Please allow me to express my gratitude.
I
thank thee, as do we all.
Oh, okay. I'll accept that expression of gratitude. What else do you have? No, I've got that. I could pick up a lot of pine resin here, perhaps, but it's 1,000 each. Repair powder. I will buy some repair powder. I will very rarely use it, I imagine. But it'll be good to have.
I will remember thee, but I will keep thy story to myself.
Why?
This is the best way. For thou art come from a time far ahead.
Yes.
No one will sing thy praises, but yet thy greatness shall live on. For it shall be my purpose to remember all thou hast done for us.
I'd much rather you tell your children so that when I try to go places where there are mushroom people, they don't attack me. Will you reconsider?
Was thine eye glancing hither? Thou needst not hide thy wonder. I am a mushroom, after all.
Okay. Fair enough.
Was thine eye glancing hither?
It was, indeed. Elizabeth, you found me.
I am a mushroom.
Found me out, you did.
After all.
A talking mushroom, no less. Okay, Elizabeth, it has been wonderful meeting you. A pleasant, pleasant surprise. But it is time for me to leave.
May the flames guide thee.
Thank you. Right. I could go fight that manticore again. But I'm not going to. No. Let us leave this crazy place. Look at all these places I can now warp to. Where am I going? I wonder. I'm not sure. Actually, before I go, let's consider leveling up some more. I do need endurance. There's no way around it. I'm going to have to pump my endurance. And little by little I will get closer to being able to carry things that I need to be able to carry. Maybe by, I don't know, 75, level 75, I'll have enough to be able to carry the catalysts that I want. I don't know. But that's our next goal then. I did really want to say it's 70 for a while, but if I can't carry a decent catalyst, then I'm really going to have to change my mind on that. Right, let us go to the Undead Parish and speak with Andre. It has been a long time. Many, 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 many episodes have I spent there. I don't exactly know how many. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 episodes. Hello! You still fascinated by that dark ember?
You seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, I am.
Need anything for
Look at my hat. How could I not be doing all right? Right, I want to purchase... they are 800. Maybe I should have just bought them off Gotham. Oh, wait. I've spent all my souls. I'll just buy that many. Righto. Now, there are a number of things I want to reinforce. I want to reinforce some armor, the elite knight stuff, and I want to check out how that stacks with everything else. And as for weapons, what did I want to upgrade server. I might, if I can upgrade that, if that's like a normal weapon, and so it can be upgraded down the whole normal path, that might become incredibly powerful at like plus 15, or I could just turn it into an elemental weapon. I should probably buff up my Lightning Guardian sword and my Gold Tracers. That's going to require grinding in somewhere, probably Anor Londo or whatever, to buy Twinkling Titanite. Velka's Rapier needs to be buffed. So many things need buffing. But I'm quite interested in these bows. Specifically. I'm going to start buffing this longbow. Because I really want a bit more range. If you've noticed, my short bow loses accuracy very quickly over long distances. And that is because it's not designed for it, I assume. It loses damage incredibly fast, but the arrows don't even hit their target half the time. And I think that drift is due to it being a... oh, well. Oh, I can make divine things now. And then eventually occult things. That's pretty cool. I can make a divine Yaito. But I'm not going to. You can buff up the shields and it'll give them a better defense against other things. Like if we look here, what is it? Oh no, it doesn't. I thought it did. I assumed it did. But we want to buff the bow up to a +6 bow. So go ahead. We've got an enormous amount of Titanite shards to use. And reinforce this weapon. Where's my longbow? There we are. Now, I'm not sure. Where's the short bow? I wanted to compare them. I can't. Never mind. We'll just go ahead and buff it because I'm going to take it all the way to 10. Unless I run out of souls.
Don't get yourself killed.
I'll try not to.
Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
Yep. I couldn't agree with you more, Andre. But right now I need to consume a soul. Yeah, go on then. We'll use this one. It'll give us more than enough to do everything we want.
Well, hello again.
Hello.
You seem to be doing all right.
I am. I do. Where is the weapon? Right. This will probably be the last thing that I do in this episode. But now we've got it all the way up to +10.
Don't get your...
Bye. Oh, I forgot to say goodbye properly. Me saying goodbye into the mic does not count. Now, let's just have a look at this. So we've got the short bow. That is 62. This is 72, so it's already better. It's 0.5 heavier. This has a... Does it show range? Short range 50. Oh, they're both the same. That is a bit of a disappointment. But on the plus side, arrows will retain their damage at a longer range with this. And that's fine. I'm probably going to spend a little time here consuming my hard souls in order to buff up my items and just explore things. I'm not going to force you to watch that with me. So I'm going to say goodbye here. In this episode, we defeated Kalameet. Or, is it Kalameet? Ah, man, I've forgotten again. I said I'd remember. We defeated the dragon in the valley. It was a bit of a longer fight than I was expecting, given that there were two of us, but I'm quite pleased with the result, obviously. Though I was down to using humanity for healing. That's how long that fight was. In the end, it was won more with sword than magic, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily the best way to do it. It's just how we managed to do it. In a future episode, I'm going to probably go to the Darkroot Garden and probably talk with Alvina a bit more and maybe even wander on further. I believe, from what people have said on Plump's Let's Play, when he fought the boss of the Darkroot Garden, the other part of it, not the Moonlight Butterfly, they said that the boss, the initial cutscene would change if I did the DLC first, or if he had done it. So that's partially why I wanted to avoid that boss. It will be Sif, it will be the wolf. I'll tell you that much. I have no idea what's going to happen when I go and meet him now. I know what happened in Plump's Let's Play. I might even link that in the fight that I have so you can compare the two. I'm interested in seeing what will occur. But for now, I must bid adieu. Goodbye, everyone. Do take care.